consultant. May I read this?
There's a whole thing.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, so here we go. Here's his official intro.
Where's the, do you have the?
Yes, I do. I have to have it ready. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and guests, it is indeed my pleasure to welcome our next guest and the winner of the 2019 Really Big Deal Award. Our winner is a Really Big Deal Award as bestowed by the Committee on Excellent Things. Our winner is only now being recognized simply because since our inception, we have been fortunate enough to award this prize to such honorees as William Rakes, who created self-disintegrating leaves, eliminating our need to use a mulching mower, and Sir Michael, just-in-time inventor of the world's fastest running shoe. Now, without further ado, please help me welcome to the stage distinguished Toastmaster, Stephen Jones.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What an honor it is to be the winner of the 2019 recipient of the Really Big Deal Award. Now, I could go on and on with empty platitudes of just how honored I am to have been nominated, and how surprised and absolutely unworthy I was to win this award, but that would be a lie. The only thing that surprises me about this is that it took the Committee on Excellent Things so long to recognize it. Not only am I aware of just how wonderful I am, I have brought evidence to support it. For instance, I am kind of a big deal, and I have this bona fide, genuine ceramic desktop decoration that says it. I'm kind of a big deal. Kind of. That makes me sound wishy-washy, doesn't it?
Kind of frightening, yeah.
There, that's better. I am a big deal. But to go further, I do have other examples. First, Stephen. That's my name. Yes, I said it, Stephen. Certainly you all know what that means. Stephen means crowned. I'm practically a king. Next, Stephens throughout history have been wonderful examples of what it is to be real. The first Stephen I'd like to talk about was mentioned in the Bible. He was a pace setter. He was the first martyr. He was stoned to death. How glorious. The next Stephen I'd like to mention is Stephen of Blois. He was a Frenchman. In 1135, he was a king. Not of France, of course. He was so wonderful, he was made king of England. Another country he ruled, not his own, but he made it his own. Not that I need to just rely on history. Let's talk about the here and now. I'm so hip, I read Urban Dictionary. According to Urban Dictionary, and I'm going to quote this and read this because I don't want to miss anything. But Stephen will drive you wild. He is the most caring, loving, and deeply devoted boyfriend in the entire universe. Urban Dictionary goes on to say, Stephen has stunning eyes that make your heart fall through the floor when he smiles and crinkles up those eyes with that perfect smile of his. Now, I'm not going to assume, confirm, or deny that this was written about me. But how many of you can say that? And it absolutely must be true because guess where I found it? On the internet. Second, my last name, Jones. Now it's clear to me that all of you peasants have been trying to keep up with this for your entire existence. As a matter of fact, it is so true and so real that they made a movie about it in 2016, and they named it
Keeping Up with the
Keeping Up with the Joneses. And to go on about how further important the Joneses are, they cast famous people in it. Famous people play the role of the Joneses. I have another example by another famous Stephen Covey, and important words that should speak to the heart of all of us. Stephen Covey says this: humility. It is the mother of all virtues. The humble in spirit progress and are blessed because they willingly submit to higher powers and try to live in harmony with natural laws. And they lead their lives with universal principles. Next, courage. Courage is the father of all virtue. We need great courage to lead our lives by correct principles and to have integrity in the moment of choice. I here before you today stand acknowledging that these are my parents. Humility and courage. Next, I want to talk to you about all of the little people, my humble fans. I do everything I can to disguise myself, but yet they find me. I try to hide behind very expensive sunglasses. Of course, none of you could afford them. And wear hats that really make it difficult for anyone to know who I am and what I am. But the other day, I was driving in my very inconspicuous white van that says Metro on the side of it. I was driving along calmly, patiently, and I needed to change lanes. So I signal, and I slowly move over in what I can only describe as safely. And the woman behind me must have seen my reflection in the mirror because she got so excited. Oh my gosh, it's Stephen! Was honking her horn. She got so excited that she spun around the side and crept up to the other side so that I could see her waving frantically. She was smiling and saying and screaming such wonderful things as, "Steve, I love you! I love you!" And I was going, "Hi, yes, I know." Unfortunately, the traffic in her lane prevented her from moving forward. She was stopped, but my lane kept moving on. And it took about 2 or 3 miles down the road for her to finally catch up with me. But there she was. She was so excited. And, I had completely forgotten about her existence. But as I saw her, she honked her horn again and waved just to make sure that I saw her. She stuck her hand out and raised up a single finger. "Steve, you're number one." It touched my heart. It truly, truly is. And I owe it to all of you that I am the recipient of this award. I do anticipate now that the Committee on Excellent Things has recognized my greatness, that everyone else should just stop doing things because they have no hope at all in winning this award. But I will leave with you today some words of wisdom. Do we want to hear those words?
Of course. Right.
Live your life as if you were me. Set your standards to such a level so that you can too feel good about yourselves because you're like me. Madam Toastmaster.